Imagine a hunger that never stops. A hunger so deep, so painful, that you would eat anything to make it stop. Corks, stones, live animals, even human flesh. The year is 1790. France. Doctors are terrified. They are looking at a man whose jaw can open wide enough to swallow a basket of apples whole. His body is hot like fire, and he smells like death. This is not a monster from a fairy tale. This was a real man. His name was Tarrare, and his story is the most disturbing medical case in history. Tarrare was born in rural France around 1772. At first, he seemed like a normal child, but by his teenage years, something changed. He could eat a quarter of a cow in a single day and still be hungry. His parents, unable to feed this bottomless pit, kicked him out of the house. He was just a boy alone on the streets of Paris. To survive, he joined a group of thieves and prostitutes. He turned his curse into a show. He would stand in the town square and swallow corks, stones, and live animals for a few coins. The crowd cheered, but they didn't see the pain. Despite eating enormous amounts of food, Tarrare was not fat. He was incredibly thin. His skin hung loose on his body. But when he ate, his stomach would inflate like a massive balloon. When the War of the First Coalition began, Tarrare joined the French Revolutionary Army, but military rations were not enough for him. While other soldiers rested, Tarrare scavenged through garbage piles looking for scraps. Finally, he collapsed from exhaustion. He was sent to a military hospital. This is where he met Dr. Courville and Baron Percy. These doctors realized Tarrare was a medical anomaly. They began experiments. They gave him a meal prepared for 15 German laborers. Tarrare ate it all in one sitting and fell asleep immediately. They gave him a live cat. He ate it. Puppies, lizards, snakes. He swallowed them whole without chewing. The doctors were fascinated, but the army saw something else. They saw a weapon. General Alexandre de Beauharnais had a crazy idea. If Tarrare could swallow anything, could he swallow a secret message? They put a document inside a wooden box and made him swallow it. It worked. The plan was simple. Tarrare would cross enemy lines into Prussia, pass the box through his system, and deliver the message. But there was a problem. Tarrare didn't speak German, and he was constantly looking for food. The Prussian army caught him almost immediately. They thought he was a spy. They tortured him for days. Finally, after a natural process, the wooden box emerged. But the message inside was just a test note. Furious, the Prussians beat him and sent him back to France. Tarrare returned to the hospital, broken and desperate. Back at the hospital, Tarrare begged Dr. Percy for a cure. He wanted to be normal. They tried everything. Wine, tobacco, pills. Nothing worked. The hunger became darker. Tarrare began to wander the hospital corridors at night. Patients reported seeing him drinking blood from those who were being bled. He was found in the morgue, trying to eat the bodies of the dead. And then the incident happened. A 14-month-old toddler disappeared from the hospital ward. The doctors looked for the child everywhere, but then they looked at Tarrare. There was no evidence, but everyone knew. The hospital staff chased him out. He fled into the night, vanishing for 4 years. In 1798, a doctor in Versailles contacted Baron Percy. A patient was dying. It was Tarrare. He believed he had swallowed a golden fork that was killing him, but the truth was tuberculosis. He died days later at the age of 26. The autopsy was a nightmare. The surgeons could barely breathe due to the smell. When they opened his body, they found his stomach was enormous. It covered almost his entire abdominal cavity. His liver and gallbladder were abnormally large. But inside, he was empty. There was no golden fork, just a wide, empty void of a hunger that consumed him from the inside out. Today, modern medicine suspects Tarrare suffered from extreme hypothyroidism or a damaged amygdala, but we will never know for sure. Was he a monster, or was he a victim of his own biology? A man who lived in constant pain, enslaved by an appetite he couldn't control. This was the story of Tarrare, the man who ate everything. The history books are full of redacted pages. We are just getting started uncovering them. If you want to see what others ignore, make sure to subscribe and turn on the signal. Leave a like if you want to support the investigation. This is Retrograde. End of transmission.